The repair budget. This is one of the most important items that you need to have figured out to know if you have a deal or no deal. So if you haven't watched the deal or no deal video, you can go ahead and check that out as well, because these go hand in hand. On the repair budget, you need to make sure that you have all your costs figured out. Because when you're doing real estate, you're not just doing real estate, you're doing construction, especially if you're going to be doing repairs and remodeling on your property. Everything in the yellow section you can edit. Anything not in the yellow section you cannot edit. So for example, it won't let me edit that. On the left-hand side here are your budget items. It's very extensive budget items. Over here in the pink gives you your total costs, and then you have draws over here that you get from your lender, and then you have your balance remaining. So let's skip over to the calculations. And over here in the calculations, it's very, very extensive. You got your budget items that we just talked about on your left column here. And as you scroll down, there's all kinds of items. We have plans and architectural fees, permits, excavation, sewer, oil tank decommissions, demo and progress clean, rough framing, on and on to cabinets, interior doors, millwork, your closet packs, your railing for interior exterior, plumbing finish, electrical finish, finish hardwares, down to bedroom doors, to your interior and exterior doors, bathroom towel racks, laundry room accessories, mirrors, all different types of flooring from vinyl to marble to slate. And then it also has a price for you here for whether it's on the wall or it's on the floor, because there's a different cost for that. Stonework, hardwood flooring, whether you're putting in new hardwoods or you're refinishing them, carpets, chimney repair, garage doors, exterior paint, gutters and downspouts, different types of decks and porches here. So you can have wood, and you have different types of railing, fences, whether it's a wood fence or a cyclone fence, concrete, different types of landscaping. So here, for example, we have an average cost of property square foot is the measurement. Here's 1,500 square feet at $1 square foot, gives you a budget of $1,500 for your property if you're not exactly sure what kind of landscape you're going to do. So you can do it by per tree, average tree of your area. I'm just saying it's $30. So if we added one here, it'd say $30 for that tree. It'd calculate it for you. Roofing, what kind of roofing are you going to put in? Asphalt shingles, cedar, tile. It gives you the cost over here. Siding, cedar, vertical siding, vinyl siding, hardy plank siding, different types of windows, from tempered glass to large windows to sliding glass doors. Pest control, that is a real issue on properties. So I put in here at 1,500 square feet, 20 cents a square foot, $300 per property on average, just to put in for your budget. If you're not sure, equipment rental, from concrete saws to jackhammers, you can add and change those items. Punch lists, meaning your final repairs to finish up, final cleaning. Appliances, what kind of appliances are you going to put in, has a whole section here. Refrigerator, for example, a sliding range. It has a cost per appliance, and it breaks out the total here off to the right. It has utilities. How much are utilities going to cost for 6 months, for example? In this example here, 6 months times 60. So you have $360 in your budget for utilities, and you have a porta potty. Let's say 3 months of porta potty at $80 a month. Land division fees, project management fee, a flat fee, for example, of $2,000 if you're hiring somebody to help you manage your property. And as you scroll up over here, just to give you an example, there's a dot right here. And if you go back to repair budget, there's a dot right here under permits. And that means that's a fillable spot for you. So let's say you wanted to put additional material. That's just an item line that you wanted. And you go to repair budget, and there it is, additional material. It will populate it for you automatically. And If we go over here to square foot for architectural fees, we have the measurement right here. So the measurement is in this column, the next column's quantity, and then the cost per square foot, linear foot, or item. So if we have right here, I have the measurement for square foot at 1,500 square feet times 65 cents a square foot equals $9.75. Let's say in your area, it's $1 a square foot. Then it'll automatically calculate $1 times 1,500 equals 1,500. Let's say it's more expensive in your area, it's $2. There's 3,000 right there. Let's say that we just put it back to the 65 cents. And let's just scroll down to something else to give you an idea. Let's say jacuzzi tub right here under plumbing finish. It says $375 for a jacuzzi tub. Well, that's a low-end jacuzzi tub. Let's say you have a $1,200 jacuzzi tub because you have a really nice $800,000 house that you're going to be doing. So it'll calculate it right here for you to $1,200. I'm going to put it back to $375. And this is very, very extensive, very detailed, all the way down. It'll calculate what your total repair is, $128. And if you want to do a contingency, it'll do a 10% contingency for you right here as well. You go back to repair budget, it'll automatically populate right here in this column in the pink, showing how much is the total estimate of those costs and those line items. And the far right is the balance as well. If you're working with the lender, you can go over here and you can put in a draw for say $500 and it'll say how much you have remaining balance of $475. Let's say you do another draw down the road for $475, which is the remaining balance. And now you have zero over in this column and it will calculate how much is remaining in your budget. This helps you, keeps you on track for your budget, keeps you on time with your budget, because if you don't know your costs going into a property, you may be going into a money pit. You have to know your costs. And lenders love this because it shows that you know what you're doing. It shows that you've calculated your numbers, and banks look at the numbers. Whether you're working with a hard money lender, a private money lender, or a conventional lender, this here is invaluable. It's very detailed. It allows you to edit and add additional types of construction costs in here where the dots are, like I showed you. Right here, these are subcategories in the left here for countertops. So if you had additional subcategory you wanted to add for countertops, you can do that. You can change the price per square foot or linear foot for your area. And once you have that calculated in there, then it's just a matter of plug and play. And this goes perfectly hand in hand with the deal or no deal sheet, because you have to know your repair costs. This is invaluable. You must know this.